So these items are going viral on Amazon. Now, I'm not saying you need everything or anything at all, but if you are interested in something, it will be linked down below in the description box. Everything will be pinned in the top comment, and then you can always scan this QR code and shop there. All right, so up first we have a Pumi spaghetti strap tank. Now, Pumi is a brand on Amazon that has already gone viral on many occasions. They are known for this really smooth material that's always double lined, tons of colors. I have an entire section in my closet dedicated to long and short sleeve Pumi tops, but they just launched their spaghetti strap tank, which like every woman, I mean, I'm sure you already have some tank tops in your wardrobe. Some of them might be kind of dingy and dirty. It could be a time to maybe replace one, and that's what I did. I got it in white, lots of other color options, but you can wear this year round. You can wear it under blazers, cardigans. It's perfect for fall. It's great for layering. Now, this is also a tank top, but completely different because it's ribbed. It is a racer back. It has a higher neckline, but the best part is it has a sewn-in bra. So it's not necessarily a built-in bra where, you know, there's those triangle paddings that every time you wash it, it gets twisted and flipped around. The most annoying thing ever. This is literally, hopefully you can see, it's sewn in and it stays in place. It's just fantastic. I love this. So I recommended this for Prime Day. It was one of the best sellers. Definitely a viral piece, and I want to get it in more colors. Next, I want to share this sweater that I'm wearing with the denim collar, the denim sleeves. I love it. I actually ordered this to put in my designer inspired video. This is very similar to a Sandro sweater that's like $315. This is kind of popping off on Amazon because everyone's loving the real sweater, and this looks very similar to that. It keeps going in and out of stock on Amazon. It is a much better price point. I especially love the navy just because I think it looks really nice with the denim, but there's gray, there's a lot of other colors too. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's still in stock on Amazon. Now, under the next few numbers, I'm actually going to link a few items that I styled with this sweater. Some of the stuff you could just pull from your own closet. This sweater's so easy to style, which is another reason I love it so much, but I have to talk about these wide leg jeans because not only are like the quality is fantastic, but they are $28. Like, I can't get over that. They're $28 and they look so expensive. I love them so much. I keep wearing them. They do come in a few washes, but the one I got, they just look so good with this sweater. I wanted to move on to a couple suede pieces. So yes, these next suede items, very viral on Amazon, but suede in general is just very popular, very on trend for the fall, especially chocolate brown suede. So these are the Tony Bianco inspired heels, and they look so nice with this outfit, so nice with these jeans. And if you do want to get them in black or a few other colors, you can click around, but I wore them with this skirt another day, and they're comfortable. They're not like super high heels, but they're a little bit taller than kitten heels. And yeah, I just love the detail on them. And then we have this chocolate brown suede bag. Now this bag in particular, very viral on Amazon. Everyone is loving it. The price is great. It just looks so on trend for this fall season, and it's just really comfortable to wear. It holds quite a bit. It fits really nicely over your shoulder. You know, it stays on your shoulder. It looks really, really nice with so many outfits. And again, I really do think the chocolate brown is, you know, the most popular, but there's a lot of other colors to choose from, so you can click around and see what you're most drawn to. Okay, so next I have two fall jackets that, again, very viral. They're very different from one another. One's more dressy, one is super casual. But I do want to start with this one because, again, it is suede. Now it is more of the army green color, but this jacket is like the updated version of the army military jacket that is a little bit dated looking. This is more of the up-to-date style, and I know not everyone's gonna love it, but I love the shoulder button detail at the top. I love how it's kind of bubbly. There's a nice zipper. There's some gold accenting on it. This does come in, you know, beige and camel and that kind of thing, but I love the army green, and again, the suede is just perfection right now. Now let's move on to something that you're just chilly, you're running errands, maybe you're cold. This is a plaid jacket, but this one is so plush. The entire thing is lined with Sherpa. I mean, a lot of times when you see these on Amazon, it's just the bodice that has the Sherpa lining. This entire thing, even through the sleeve, is completely lined and it's so soft. And I love the plaid that I got. This one is brown, but it's also accented with black. So you'll see in the footage, I styled it with more of like a brown neutral toned outfit. But then if I just want to throw it on with black leggings, which a lot of us do all the time, I love this particular color because there's black accents on it. So you can tie in the black color really well and just wear it all the time. It's like if I'm leaving the house, I can grab this and it's so nice and cozy. Okay, so next I want to move on to some viral makeup and beauty products that I ended up loving. So these next 3 items are all by Korean brands. Now, Korean skincare brands specifically are just way more advanced than the US ones. We know that. I don't even use skincare really anymore. I just don't. It's like my castor oil product and that's really it. But these aren't really skincare items, so that's why I wanted to try them since everyone's just raving about it. This is the Arencia Rice Cleanser, and it is a physical exfoliant, meaning it has texture to it. And it smells amazing. It smells like ginseng, which I love that smell. It's green and you put it on your face. It starts out green, then it kind of goes clear. And then the more you go in circular directions and you can feel the texture to it, it really smooths out your skin, but it turns white. And when it's fully white, then you can wash it off. And oh my gosh, the rest of the day, my skin was just glowing. It was so smooth. And then we have these eye masks or eye patches for under your eyes by the brand Corsix, which this is the Korean brand that started the snail mucin thing. Do you remember when that went viral? I still really like that stuff. And they do actually have snail mucin eye masks under this same product listing. But this particular one, the collagen peptide eye masks, this is really the viral version right now. So I ended up ordering it. I love the Marie eye masks, I really do. But I get why people like this. It's just a nice tub. It comes with 60 patches, so it's a little bit more cost effective. When you wake up in the morning, if you feel like you're puffy or there's dark circles, you can pull these out and they stick to your under eye really well. There's no slippage, and leave them on for at least 10 minutes and it just makes you look more awake and more youthful and just the skin under your eye just better for the rest of the day. Okay, now this, so viral. Initially, I loved it. But then by the end of the day, I've worn this 2 or 3 times. I think I'm just a little too oily for this. Now, if you are regular or just you actually have dry skin, oh my gosh, this could be your best friend. This is the Tirtir Milk Skin Toner. And it feels luxurious. This is a glass bottle. This is a fabulous brand. You put it in your hand. It's kind of like a milky texture, and you rub it on your skin after you do cleanser in the morning before your makeup. And it just, it feels luxurious and it makes your skin really smooth and glowy. Then you can put your foundation on, just do your makeup like normal. I would say the first half of the day, I was like, this is glorious. I look so good. But like I said, I am a little too oily. So by the end of the full day, I just looked too shiny for my liking. Truly, people are obsessed with this, and I think it's just more for people that do have dry skin. This just changes everything for them. Next, we have a makeup product. This is by Tarte, and this has been viral for quite a long time. I'm kind of late to the game with this. It's been out for a while, but this is a concealer, and it is their under eye corrector concealer. So it has interesting undertones to it that tries to cancel out the redness or the discoloration under your eye, but it has a really interesting texture to it. So I'm usually more in favor of a liquid concealer, but it definitely has a tendency to crease and look too thick, and it just is very obvious that I'm wearing concealer and I'm wearing makeup. This is not that. This is so cool. And I try to show it in the camera, and it's just not coming up on camera as well as I would have liked. But when you put this and dab it under your eyes, it completely conceals everything, cancels out all the bad coloration, but it doesn't look like you're wearing any makeup. So if you're somebody that you don't really wear a lot of makeup, or you don't want to look like you're wearing makeup, you should get this. It just makes everything better. And then next we have this LYS bronzing stick. So this was actually very viral 2 years ago because of a famous TikToker. It just blew up because of that. Then it kind of died back down because every brand started releasing, these types of bronzing sticks. But now it's making a resurgence because people are realizing, no, this is the OG, best bronzing stick. It is absolutely the most buttery bronzing stick on the market, hands down. So I have the shade Harmony, and it's beautiful. You don't want to put on too much, but it just blends to perfection. It makes you look like a bronzed goddess, and definitely try this if you're into this kind of makeup. And then this is the Essence Tubing Mascara. So Essence is the brand that is always viral on Amazon. I think it's because their mascara is like literally, I think it's like $4.99. But the tubing one is now getting a lot of traction because tubing mascara is an interesting and different formulation that's usually more expensive because it creates these little tubes around each individual lash, which creates thickness and length. And so a lot of brands do have a tubing mascara, but it's usually more expensive. So this is now $4.99, and it creates the tubes on your lashes, and it definitely makes them look longer. I mean, I immediately noticed that. So if you want to try it, like even when you, oh my gosh, when you wash your face and the tubes come off, like you literally see like tubes come off, and it doesn't get as messy and gross around your eyes. So it's honestly easier to remove. Okay, this is the last makeup item before we move on, and I ordered 2 of them to try, but this is really the viral one. This is in Midnight Sparkle, and I think it's viral because it looks black, but it's not really black. It shows up completely clear and really shiny on your lips. A little bit shimmery, but like not like there's sparkles, you know? But it is one of those formulas where it's initially clear, and then based on your pH level, it will change to a different color. And so it looks different on everyone. For me, it's usually like a medium pinkish color. It's really pretty, but I love how this is kind of like a Tarte product, but at a much better price. It's like $8, and it does give you some plumping effect as well. But then I also ended up getting this baby pink color. Again, it's the same products. It's like plumping and whatnot, but it does have, you know, color to it. And it's just like a beautiful baby pink color, super glossy and juicy. It's just gonna make your lips look really pretty. But let's move out of the beauty world and talk about some items that are very random, again, viral. And I'm here for this one because this is one of those items where like you don't need it, but I despise those stupid bread plastic clips that come with every loaf of bread. I half the time just throw them away. Josh insists on using them. He likes to clip the bread. Honestly, I feel like it's backwards for like the male versus female brain. I don't know, but these are bread bag clips. So much easier. Just throw the stupid cheap plastic ones away, get these, have them in your drawer, and then you can twist up the bag and then squeeze this, clip it right on. It keeps it in place. It's so much better. Okay, so this next item has to do with toilets. Now, I don't think you need this unless you just legitimately need a new one. Like maybe it's time you buy a new toilet brush. So this is by the brand Simple Human. So they're just like a higher end brand where they come out with everyday items and they just like make your life easier. So this is a toilet brush that it's designed better so that it can get in all the nooks and crannies of your toilet, like down into the hole and then up along the edges. Just like the design of it's really nice, and it's super slim. And then also the whole thing is magnetic. So as soon as it kind of goes near the little canister that holds it, it snaps into place and doesn't fall down. And then you can put it beside your toilet and it doesn't take up much space. And then next we have this. Do you know what it is? Yes, it's like the new version of the Thigh Master. So I don't know if you guys remember, some of you probably do, depending on your age, but like I think it was back in the 80s, the Thigh Master, like with Suzanne Summers, just blew up. I mean, I think it was one of the most successful infomercials of all time. My mom had it. She would always be sitting in front of the TV, doing her Thigh Master, watching TV. Then it kind of went away, and now it's back, and it's just making a big comeback on Amazon. And so I ordered this. It's like the new and improved version. It's actually much more compact. You can keep it really closed with a pin, and then you can remove it, and then it expands, and you can adjust like how hard it is based on just twisting it. And it also comes with a pamphlet with a lot of different exercises. It doesn't just have to be your thighs. You can do different parts of your leg. You can do your arms. You can do back exercises with this. It's really interesting. And then in the pamphlet, it will give you how many times you should do each exercise. So like the normal Thigh Master exercise, you should do at least 100 repetitions a day, which let me just tell you, that works out the muscle way more than you would think. And then another exercise item that is gaining so much popularity right now is a vibration plate, which this doesn't have to just be for exercise. This is more of like a health and wellness thing because it's so good for lymphatic drainage. It's really good for pain in the body. I recommended this one for Prime Day. I'm gonna link, like under this number, I'm going to link a few options because you can get them at different price points. But if you happen to have a vibration plate, can you please do me a favor and comment down below in the comment section what your experience has been with using one, because it really is like a phenomenal thing you can do for your body. And of course you can like use the straps and exercise. You can even sit on it. You could put your legs on it, you know, while you're typing on the computer. There's a lot of ways to use it, but like even a few comments that I read in that video, like people just love it. And it's been really beneficial to people in numerous ways. So I feel like there's some people watching this video that are maybe on the fence, and like just go read some of my comments because I think there'll be a lot of just great testimonies there of like how it's improved people's lives. That's the video. Everything that I talked about will be linked down below in the description box. You can also go to the very top pinned comment and I'll link everything there by the numbers you see on screen. And again, you can of course, you know, scan this QR code if you're watching on TV. But if you're new, please subscribe and I will see you in my next video.